Hey guys, welcome back to Board Watch. I'm Brian.
Jessica.
And I'm Joey.
And we are about to finish up Season 3, going into Episode 10. Joey, you've had a few days now. It is Thursday. You watched The Red Wedding on Monday.
I did.
You've had 3 days to...
I don't know why you said, I had 3 days. It's like, I only had 3 days. I think you should say only. I'm like, let's caveat this. At the very least, most people had an entire week to process it because of...
Right, yeah, week to week, yeah.
But... I don't know. I'm still hurting, man. I'm still hurting people, but I'll get through it. I'm just trying to power through this season. Hopefully things start, but it's rough. I'm not. It's a sad puppy going into this episode.
I mean, it's a big.
I'm a few bad things away from just being like crippled inside emotionally at this end. So I don't know what's in store for me in
do you think is this the worst thing that can happen on the show?
It was probably top 3 my least wanted things to happen in the show was Rob, especially I'll say Rob. Okay, actually no, I'm lying. Rob and Celeste dying was the number one thing I did not want to happen on the show.
Okay, so that was literally the worst. That was literally the worst.
And the funniest thing, it was I didn't even fully decide that. Like past Tyrion, past like now that Daenerys is climbing, like I'm starting to like her more. But like past Tyrion was that episode itself, and so like it didn't take until like maybe 10 minutes before it happened, and I was like. Yeah, I really like this. I think this is my favorite. I was gonna tell you after that they were my new favorite. Literally, that's what he does to you. It's like that's my new favorite.
Man.
Before I could even say the words, they cut me away from them forever. And so I have to go through another stupid 4 seasons without them. Like I don't even know what to say right now. I'm pretty pissed
5.
off. Don't even
4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't even. No one's seen 7 and 8.
No one's seen
but
7 and 8.
I know they're not gonna bring back Rob and Talissa, so. At least it'll be 5. Like,
maybe
maybe they'll. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the finale.
The finale.
And then after this one, we're going to watch the bad lip reading and the honest trailers for seasons 1 through 3. So let's get into episode 10 right now.
Wow.
No longer yours to torment.
Everyone is mine to torment. You do well to remember that, you little monster.
Oh, monster. Perhaps you should speak to me more softly then. Monsters are dangerous, and just now kings are dying like flies.
I am the king! I will punish you.
Any man who must say, I am the king, is no true king. I'll make sure you understand that when I've won your war for you.
Tywin's missing back.
The king is tired. See him to his chambers.
Come on. I'm not tired!
You just sent the most powerful man in Westeros to bed without his supper.
You really think a crown gives you power?
Finally he says it, Jesus Christ.
No. The Northerners will never forget.
Good. Let them remember what happens when they march on the south. Roose Bolton will be named Warden of the North.
Oh, there it is.
Until your son by Sansa comes of age.
When have you ever done something that wasn't in your interest, but solely for the benefit of the family?
The day that you were born. I wanted to carry you into the sea and let the waves wash you away. Instead, I let you live. And I brought you up as my son. Because you're a Lannister.
When the king was visiting the Nightfall, the cook killed the king's son, cooked him into a big pie with onions, carrots, mushrooms, and bacon. That night, he served the pie to the king.
Doesn't sound like that.
He liked the taste of his son so much, he asked for a second slice.
Oh, God.
The gods turned the cook into a giant white rat who could only eat his own young.
The gods turned every killer into a giant white
It
rat.
wasn't for murder the gods cursed the rat cook, or for serving the king's son in a pie. He killed a guest beneath his roof. That's something the gods can't forget.
Walter Frey. Or... Oh, there's Walter Frey, yeah.
The Blackfish escaped.
An old man on the run, with no allies. I had Tywin Lannister backing me. Who does he have?
Some team up with Daenerys.
They all laughed at me.
I sent my bastard Ramsay to root him out. Robb Stark offered amnesty for the Ironborn if they gave it to Theon.
Oh my god.
And
Ramsay delivered the terms.
Ramsay's that
Ironborn
kid.
Turned on Theon as we knew they would. They handed
Ramsay's
him
a
over,
torturer.
trusted and hooded. But Ramsay, well, Ramsay has his own way of doing things.
Yep. Ah! Oh god, that felt better than sex. Whew, that was pent up. Oh, I'm so happy I got it right before too. Oh, seconds with the buzzer beater. Whew. God, that felt so good.
Pork sausage. You think I'm some sort of savage?
you're just meat.
Stinking meat. You reek. Reek! That's a good name for you. What's your name?
Theo Greyjoy.
What's your name?
Theo Greyjoy.
What is your name?
In the box, you'll find a special gift. Theon's favorite toy. He cried when I took it away from him. He cannot further the Greyjoy line. I will not give up the lands I have seized, the strongholds I have taken. Get this away from me.
He's your son.
Son? He's not a man anymore.
I'm going to pick the fastest ship in our fleet. I'm going to choose the 50 best killers on the Iron Islands. I'm going to sail up the narrow sea all the way to the Weeping Water. I'm going to march on the Dreadfort. I'm going to find my little brother. And I'm going to bring him home.
What are they for?
Killing White Walkers.
How do you know that?
The walker came for my baby. And Sam.
But no one's killed a White Walker in thousands of years.
Well, I suppose someone had to be the first.
Take it, Frodo.
Why do you want me to leave?
Tyrion Lannister is one of the few people alive who can make this country a better place. He has the mind for it, he has the will, he has the right last name, and you are a complication. I know you love him, and I know it's true love, not bought by gold and silver. I'm not asking you to leave him for money. I'm asking you to leave because your presence in the capital endangers him.
Lord Ferris.
God damn it, Shay.
If he wants me to leave, he can tell me himself.
That's my point, they're crazy. Jesus Christ.
You want to make things better for Sansa? Give her a child.
So you can tell Father that it was you who finally talked me into it.
So she can have some happiness in her life.
You have children. How happy would you say you are?
Not very. But if it weren't for my children, I'd have thrown myself from the highest window in the Red Keep.
Cut his throat.
What do you want?
Mind if I keep warm?
Fuck off. What kind of coin is that?
It's worth a lot. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
God damn, yeah! Alright, yeah!
Where did you get the knife?
From you.
Is that the first man you've killed?
The first man.
Next time you're going to do something like that, tell me first. I know he won't hurt me.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I do know some things. I know I love you. I know you love me. I have to go home now.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, okay, it's just his leg. I thought they just killed him. Jesus, he was pissed. Whew, I thought they just killed Jon Snow. I almost fainted. Jesus Christ. This fucking show.
Roll for 4 day and night in your week book rest. If you want to stop there, don't. She'll find you. Right like that. And keep the post on the other side until you reach King's Landing. The dog's always looking for you. They've been looking for me for 20 years. You want to know your face? No. I'm worried more about the red one. Why are you doing this? Because it's right. And because I'm a slow learner. When you get a free bond, how about a brown for me?
I, Stannis, of the House Baratheon, first in my name, rightful king of the Andals, and the first men sentence you to die.
I understand. But since you haven't yet unnamed me Hand of the King, it is my duty to advise you against it. You're gonna need me.
Take him away.
Well, I'm gonna need you.
My king.
It's from Mhysa Aemon of the Night's Watch. Their old commander is dead. Took a ranging party north and never made it back. One lad did, though. What he saw beyond the wall, it's coming. For all of us.
This war of 5 kings means nothing. The true war lies to the north, my king. Death marches on the wall. Only you can stop him. He's right. You need him. He has a part to play in the war to come.
Tarri Gervasie Enkot Daor. Jevite Bagon Daor. Dervi Jerry Sidibilos Daor. Gemeli Meli Sidibilos. Lomiri Ziri. Mesmagon Bestila. Tolvis Jevis.
Mhysa!
Mhysa!
These people would hurt me. Sovetis.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Now she has a people. And she has an army and she has 3 dragons.
Right?
Her chips are stacking.
Targaryen song.
Nice.
I like that. Like her. I think that's like her victory song. So.
Woo,
Done with
is
season
coming
3.
through. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You are halfway done to caught up, my friend.
Woo! They're getting there.
30 out of 60.
Yep.
My goodness, it's been such a ride.
Right?
Oh my god.
Think about it.
We
You're
still
not
halfway.
even used to
Yeah, we're still halfway there.
Still a bunch of ride to go.
Oh my god. Yeah. I love where it's going so far, though.
And the name of that episode was Mhysa, I believe.
Mhysa Mother.
So
nice.
Yeah. So, do you want to just stick on Daenerys since that's
since we were just there.
So yeah, Liz just wants to know now that she's been kind of I don't know if you would call her like a conqueror, but a liberator. If nothing else, where does her arc go in season 4?
Probably, I would say to continue to liberate. I don't know, a huge wrench is thrown in now with the White Walkers, and so I don't know how quickly they're going to come.
Right.
And so I feel like I thought that was going to be more prevalent, even more so than what it is right now, at the end of this season. I don't know why I thought in one episode so much was going to happen, but I really did think so.
Right.
And so now that it didn't, and that she's not immediately just leaving, that it just showed the liberation, she might stay in Essos for the moment being and just stay there until like she can gather her strength of her people and but especially if they find word or find out that there is that going on across, then like she has to deal with that too. I feel like she might wait until all that's done. They're crippled, their armies, like I feel like even strategically for her it would be smarter to wait until that situation's handled,
the White Walkers are just done.
Until the White Walkers are done, or at least pushed back, and then to go conquer and liberate.
And then these are just some miscellaneous questions. Miss Sorana wants to know how your thoughts have changed from season 1 on these 3 characters specifically: Theon, the Hound, and Jaime.
Your bottom 3.
No, the Hound's not.
Oh well.
And Jaime's not.
And Jaime's not.
Oh, he was.
Well,
He
a while back.
A long time ago. I mean, before there was like bad people out there.
I think Walder Frey jumped to his number 1.
Yeah, Walder Frey
Joffrey is
definitely
number 2.
is still number 2 solidly, and then I don't know who'd be mine. There's a few people who are tied for that one. But I would say to answer the question, Theon has been hasn't changed much from what I thought. I mean, even though he's been through a lot, he's still, I would say, out of all the characters, probably the most consistent, because I feel like Theon, in my opinion, is still Theon.
Okay.
Regardless of all the torture he's been through, regardless of the up and down of the roller coaster of where he's going in his life, I feel like he's still in that limbo because he still doesn't even know who he is. And I feel like that's his arc, is my point. And so I feel like if anything, he's just been kind of like this, but I feel like consistently he is his own person. He, out of all the characters, because I feel like the Hound's even gotten weaker, and the Hound's obviously transformed as a person so much, even to liberate himself and break his chains and just leave and just say fuck that, and not to be scared of Tywin any longer or whatever was keeping him there before.
Fuck the king.
Yeah, fuck the king. Fuck it all.
Fuck King's Landing.
Yeah, and so I feel like he's grown a ton as a character, and for the better. And I feel like Arya's helping him helping his arc too as well.
Okay.
And then who was the other person? Jaime's understanding his value in life and is going to figure that out more than just the sword. So that's actually probably the best thing that could happen to him.
I think he's also realizing that there's more than being just a little rich boy.
Yeah, but I feel like even more so, that's part of it, but I feel like even more so it's him not being able to kill and him not being able to be the man.
Yeah. He said, I was that hand.
I was that hand.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's, for his arc, I feel like that's huge for him. I mean, it literally is a new life, and so he's a new Jaime in my opinion.
Okay. So that girl says that Jon chose duty over love. Robb chose love over duty.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Oh yeah, I guess he did over duty. Over duty. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I can't say that.
Who made the right decision, and what would Ned have done?
Ned would have married her. That's Ned's issue, though.
Ned would have married the free girl.
Yeah, but and again,
Ned totally would have chosen duty over love. I totally think he would have.
And again, you have to put duty into context. I mean, like, this is a war of kings, and so kings get to decide what they'd like. He was the king of the north. His mother made a pact, and yes, he did technically agree, but I feel like if he would have handled the situation better, then it would have been a different story. And not only that, I feel like if he wouldn't have had the issues with the Kalstars and losing his army, then it wouldn't have been an issue as well. And again, that goes back to handling the issue with Jaime better. And I mean, it's all about, it's a domino effect. And so I feel like he made the right decision choosing love. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's like, okay, let's say hypothetically, he does go with and marry a Frey girl. And even if she's pretty, let's hypothetically say, and they unite the kingdoms and whatever. Is he truly happy? And I know his mom argued that she would be truly happy, but it's like, then what happens? So it's like you have to fight for something, and he didn't have anything to fight for. So as much as Talissa was his downfall, Talissa was also his fire, because his anger about his dad and his anger of everything else was only going to last so long. He needed something else to drive him, and that's why it's so sad. I can really talk about it right now. I saw that fire from him that I thought was going to be able to push him to the throne and push him to be able to take care of everyone and like rule, especially the North at least, when he had his son, and then it was ripped away from him. And so, like I said, everything. That's so rough. But anyways, so yeah, seriously, both of you guys are great. But so I feel like still trying to process everything. I feel like, he could have been. He didn't make the wrong decision. He definitely made the right decision choosing Talissa. He just made other wrong decisions.
And Liz wants to know if there's any unanswered questions so far that you hope to get resolved soon. Or
oh my god!
Or ever.
Oh my god! Finding out that was Ramsay's Bolton.
Yeah, let's just head over to that right there. Woo. Ramsay. Ramsay Snow.
Ramsay Snow, because it is Snow because
he's a bastard.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said it was his bastard.
Yeah, Ramsay Snow. Oh my goodness, so happy to find that out. That is probably my biggest relief in the entire series so far. Out of all the things I really want, because it pissed me off so much I couldn't figure it out. And I was never going to get there.
There was definitely some hints. If you remember when Jaime and Brienne fought each other, when he cut himself loose and he was still in chains, but and the Boltons found him, they were carrying the Bolton banners, and the Bolton banner is the flayed man. Like that X, that torture machine that he's on. So every time you see Boltons on the screen,
and I saw that X, and I was like,
yeah,
Beyond, but I didn't put one in one. If I would have figured that out, then I would have known.
See, the thing is, you were so at the end of the episode, we didn't talk about it because you were just so distracted about the Red Wedding. But yeah, that was at the beginning of episode 9. Where they were pushing the pieces around on the map,
and there was one of them.
And
I was like, "Hey,
that's the Bolton's
yeah,
house
I saw it for the first time.
Their house sigil is the flayed man. Yeah. They don't have a wolf or a lion.
They like to torture people.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is their house sigil.
Roose Bolton is insane, and also a Warden of the North.
And the very first time you ever talk to Roose, you ever see Roose, is right after Jon has that sneak attack battle where Grey Wind found that path, and they.
You mean Rob?
Sorry, Rob. Yeah. Who did I say?
You said Jon.
Yeah. Oh my god. We keep
now that Jon's back in.
Yeah, right. No, so Rob, when Rob attacked, Roose was telling him, hey, if we torture them, we can get some more secrets out of them.
Yeah.
And Rob's like, no, we're not torturing them.
Yeah.
Because that's actually kind of their thing.
Yeah, no, that is their thing.
That's how they get things done.
I mean, Rob needed. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't handling his army well. You can't rule just and also weak at the same time. And
I don't think you should torture people.
No, I mean, but he could have handled the situation with Roose Bolton better. You have to have him be your ally strongly for whatever reason. His betrayal is the only reason Rob died. Period. Roose Bolton deciding that he could forego. And part of that's leading with because he wouldn't have betrayed him if he wouldn't have lost his other side of the army. Once one arm was cut off, the other one felt more empowered. And so, if he would have handled that situation better, originally, his army would still be unified, and he could at least make it to the throne. And then at that point, he could reevaluate everything. But, it's just when there's weakness, everything starts crumbling, and, friends turn to enemies very quickly. You have to stay strong, and you can't just show any weakness. And so, Roose fed off of that, and chaos is the ladder, and he climbed, and he's continued climbing. I guarantee he's going to kill. I don't guarantee it, but I'm pretty. If anything, I'm pretty confident that I see Walter Frey getting killed by Roose Bolton and betrayed by Roose Bolton and somehow. So then it'd be the smartest decision. That's why I'm being able to see things now. It's kind of like playing the game helped me, because now I'm kind of seeing, like, if I can just put myself in their shoes and decide what would be best for them in the moment, you can kind of see the things that they're going to do, and so it kind of foreshadowed the show. So I feel like he's going to, on some level, take over there.
So Movie Lover Fan 18 wants to know who's worse, Joffrey or Ramsay?
For a weird reason, I still say Joffrey. I hate Joffrey.
They're both sadistic in different ways.
Yeah,
but Ramsay actually does it.
Yeah, but also, like, I guess it's because he's doing it against Theon right now. I don't know. Okay. Maybe if I saw him, like,
Joffrey's fucking with all the Starks.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I guess maybe because I see, like, you know, I haven't seen him torture anybody that I like yet, then maybe I'll...
And Joffrey's like, I'm going to serve Rob's head to Sansa at my wedding.
Yeah, he's just a little piece of
like,
shit.
Why? What is wrong with him?
Yeah, no, he's like, I will do that. Yeah.
So, Fadewalker wants to know, do you pity Theon? Can you ever forgive him?
No.
Okay.
No.
Nope. That was easy. Okay.
I thought I did for a second, but then I was like, he's not even changing. Doesn't even matter. Getting tortured, he's still Theon. He still would have done the exact same thing he did before. I guarantee it. He's still weak.
Okay. And then Liz wants your thoughts on Yara choosing to come and rescue Theon.
She'll do it. She'll be able to free him. And I feel like it'll be, in her way, defending her, what she did, a good way to show that that they paid the iron price and that they weren't going to they won't ever stand for, like, you know.
Her dad was originally being like, fuck it. Whatever. He's
Leave
dead.
him.
He's
dead to me.
He's not
yeah, but
mad anymore.
She's apparently taking, like, their stronghold, and so, like, if she takes the Bolton stronghold when he's trying to climb to power, and even if she just doesn't enough to free him, like, the fact that was still able to be taken is a strong thing to be able to show the rest of the Ironborn.
I feel like she's stronger than her father. To a certain extent.
She's definitely.
I still wouldn't say stronger. She's still. This is a dumb.
Theon, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's dumb move still for her to do it. I still agree with, even though it's really fucked up. I still.
Theon so much.
Well, no. Even if it was somebody, strategically they have to place themselves out of it because you're not necessarily dad first and foremost. You're a king first and foremost. And so, that being said, for the better of the Ironborn, it would be smart to leave Theon there, allow them to think that they were even, or even pretend and allow Theon to be killed once they're there. Pretend to have a saving party or something, or pretend to be like, you know, wherever the grid,
right.
You know, and then attack, but take the Ironborn away and be like pirates, but. For her just to go free Theon for no gain for the family whatsoever, for no gain for anything, especially if I've already left him and let him leave and he's trying to come back and doing dumb shit. Nah, that's what I'm saying. She's weak, and that's Theon's her weakness.
Yeah, Theon should have gone back with Yara when she gave him the chance.
Oh, fuck yeah. He should have done a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, no, I feel like if anything,
I just feel
she's
so
weak.
bad for him.
But Belonzlos wants to say that at least his cock found its way home.
Hats off. Best joke so far I've heard in the comments. Nicely done. That's really good. Wow.
So, Fadewalker wants your thoughts on how, like, Jaime's presence back in King's Landing will affect relationships between, like, Jaime and Cersei. I mean, Brienne's there now, and then
I don't know
just the family, the whole Lannister family in general. There's just like a huge tension.
Yeah, it won't be good. I'll tell you that. I mean, it won't be good. I don't know. He's in a weird place because he's not going to be a Kingsguard. He's. Oh, I guess so. He still is a king. Okay,
he can't fight.
You can't. Like it's a lifetime.
Maybe he
got captured, but like that didn't stop him from.
He might be like the head. So he's going to be the head of the Kingsguard. So I guess. Oh, maybe he'll get a badass like axe or badass like thing to put over it. That would be cool. So maybe he'll still
like
be
an
a fighter.
Axe arm?
Yeah, or like a hook arm, or I don't know.
Like what's the character? I always forget his name.
Captain Hook.
Belwar from.
Oh, Disengult.
Yeah.
Belwar Disengult.
Oh, he's got that.
Forgotten Realms. It's a book.
It's a completely different universe.
But yeah, so maybe he'll get something like that. But I feel like if anything, he'll help the situation because he can kind of control Cersei a little bit better, and I feel like he, in turn, will be able to hopefully help take care of Joffrey a little bit better too.
Movie Lover Fan 18 and that girl want to know: is Sansa starting to like Tyrion? Is there hope for their relationship?
I don't think it'll be a relationship still. I'm still pretty hesitant on thinking that'll actually come. Like,
at least they're talking to each other.
Well,
they need to have.
They were talking, and then she got word.
Yeah, that's true. That did not help.
Of the red wedding.
Yeah, but I think it'll hurt. But I don't think it'll stop her. She's smart enough to realize that Tyrion didn't. And also she can't really afford to keep continuing and like not having any friends. And so I feel like Tyrion's a good friend for her to have. I feel like it'll be a good merriment if they don't have sex and don't have a child.
She's friends with Marjorie. They're like besties.
Yeah, until Margie decides to be the cool girl and like not talk to her at lunch and make her go cry. But I don't know. I think they both need to figure something. I don't know necessarily what that is, but in the context of the show, they need to figure something out together.
Movie lover fan 18.
Oh my God, she's gonna have sex with the fucking. I can't look at you guys when I say this. She's gonna have sex and have a baby by his fucking squire. Instead of him, so that it looks like it was him. Podrick.
The one that went to the brothel and
got super drunk and pleased the girl because they found him attractive.
Girls and he didn't pay them?
Exactly, that guy.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Podrick Payne.
His last name Payne?
Like Ilan Payne?
Payne's related. He's related to him?
I think they must be. They have the same last name.
Podrick Payne, Ilan Payne.
Oh, that's fucked up. Then I don't like that.
But I like Podrick. He's nothing like
at the moment.
So,
we take it back. He doesn't have a last name.
So maybe,
he's just Podrick.
So then maybe not. Then maybe not that situation. Then.
Okay. All right. Still. Oh yeah, we're still in King's Landing. So do you think Tyrion? Well. Actually, we'll pass on that question. Okay. Angela S. wants to know if Tywin actually has a legit point about the war saving lives, just killing a few people at a wedding to save like 10,000 lives in battle.
Does he have a what?
A point.
A point.
Yeah.
A good point?
Yeah. In the context, because we can all look at these in like different like scopes. Is it morally pointful? No. Is it strategically? Yeah.
I understand it, but the way he did it?
No. He just paid someone to do it. The person who decided to do it the way they did it was Walter Frey. He just said do it. He didn't say necessarily wait until there was like the whole ceremony is done, until there's, you had to wait till his guard's down, but like the manner in which it was carried out and the manner in which there was like music playing and the doors locked, that was all Walter Frey. Tywin didn't.
Remember Bran was saying like the gods look down on that, like you don't do that.
We talked about that. Like we talked about guess right. After you break bread, you just do not.
Don't do that.
Yeah, but I'm saying Tywin paid him to do it. Is my point.
Yeah.
And you can pay Tywin pays a lot of people to do a lot of really bad things. And so
right.
I feel like in the context, even though the part of the blame goes to Tywin, I still, which is fucked up because I feel like I really am like super, that's the most thing I'm pissed about in this entire show. But I still don't felt that much blame to Tywin. That was just a smart strategic move for him. Like, if anything, I'm more pissed at Robb for not seeing that coming. Okay. It's announced in the entire fucking kingdom and you let your guard down when you're around enemies. Like, you're in the middle of a war. You can't just like... He was so chilling in that, and so I didn't necessarily see it to the point where it's like I was mad during, because I didn't necessarily know the rest of the context of his like safety, but he knew his safety, and obviously it wasn't, and I guess that being said, like it was an unspoken never to do, so it just Robb never even saw it coming, but that's the point. You have to anticipate the stuff that you don't see coming, otherwise all of the stuff that will happen to you will happen. So
I feel like if he was going to just take out a few people, he should have done it in a different way, just to not disrespect like a wedding and stuff like that.
Also, I agree with Tyrion's point because I do also feel like it was dumb of Tywin to do it that way.
Yeah.
In that context, because he could have made them, if he'd have figured out a better way. I agree with the quickness and the haste, and he saw the opportunity, he took it. I agree, I probably would have made the same decision if I was Tywin. But I also would have tried beforehand to figure out a better way if that would have been the last case scenario. So, in my mind, if I was Tywin, that would have been like, I'm already defeated almost, like at that point too, up to that point that I feel like I'm going to get defeated if I get into a battle, especially if I continue to so much longer, I'm just going to do this. But I would not have just done it if it just came up and I was like, fuck it, let me just throw some money at him. Like, I would have figured out a better way.
Robb was on his way to Casterly Rock.
So maybe he knew of that. But and not to say on a moral level, but on a strategic level, because like Tyrion said, he's gonna have to now deal with all the people that are very pissed about it.
The North will remember.
The North will remember,
Yeah.
and so and especially I know he doesn't know, but Bran and Rickon are still alive. I mean, I don't know how much, like Tyrion said, everyone will blame Tywin. I don't know if it'll be like one of those things where it's like everyone knows, like with Jaime and with Cersei, or if it'll be like no one knows that Tywin did it and he got away with it. So if he gets away with it, for sure. Even if it's just a rumor, I still say that's just a smart rumor.
There's plenty of rumors about the Lannisters.
Especially because
a lot of them true.
And that's why is because he's also continuing to show his name. The reason that Tyrion is as powerful as Tyrion is only is because of Tywin. If Tyrion did not have Tywin as a father and Tywin did not do
true.
the
Everyone's
things,
terrified of Tywin.
The only reason that any of those three are still
sent the king to bed without supper.
No, I know.
That was great.
But that's my point. Tywin's honestly the only one acting like a leader right now, and so like
he knows he's the king.
Daenerys.
Yeah, and Daenerys right now. You're actually right. Those are the only two that I can see as like true leaders at the moment. Until people start acting different, because right now they're the only two that I can see holding everything together, and Tywin's currently holding everything together.
Okay. So let's sort of actually one other thing, because we're still in King's Landing. I wrote this down because this was not asked. Varys and Shay had that conversation where he tried giving her the diamonds to get her to go away.
Crazy Shay.
I'm still figuring out why. Because it's not Cersei. Because Cersei would find out she'd try to have her killed. It's not Tywin, because Tywin found out. So it's no one on that side of the family. I don't think it's the Tyrells.
She said she did say
Tyrion, if he wants me to leave,
if Tyrion wants me to leave, he can tell me himself.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not Tyrion.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, it's not Tyrion. Obviously, it's not Cersei. Obviously, it's not Tywin who wants her to leave. And obviously, it's just Varys wanting the good of the kingdom. Unless he truly is this character, and I'm just like still just too hesitant. I'm like not trusting a Varys, but I'm not trusting a Varys, and so
it's not like I'm not trusting him, but I'm not trusting him.
So he's like, and you know what also gives me a good indication I shouldn't trust him is because Lady Olenna doesn't trust him, and so if Lady Olenna doesn't trust you, I don't trust you, and so the fact being said, who is his actual motivation to get Shay to leave, or what would be the purpose of it? And I don't know if. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. But there's.
Is this your new Ramsay?
Nah, yeah. We'll see how long this grows. But that was a good relief. That was. I needed that. I'm so happy I didn't have to wait until I was so scared that it was going to be another fucking season. I mean, that's only a few days, so I can't really talk shit to you guys because I couldn't imagine waiting a year. But I still didn't want to have to wait until like the next season to have to see until it happens.
Okay. So. Now Gendry, Faye Walker wants to know what's the deal with Davos freeing Gendry? What will Gendry be able to? I mean, he's kind of a noob when it comes to boating. So like, where is he going? Like Davos said, follow that star.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go
to King's Landing.
I don't think he'll go to King's Landing, but
he did warn. He's like, be more afraid of the Red Woman.
Right. It's like, do they recognize you in King's Landing?
I'm trying to think
you'll be fine.
I'm trying to think where the story. Maybe he'll meet back up with Arya and the Hound somehow, or maybe he'll go to the Wall. I know I sound like Mr. Lewin, but man, those are my two best ideas of where he
I was going to say,
hey,
Mr. Lewin.
The Wall, yeah, the Wall.
Everyone go to the Wall.
Go to the Wall. Everyone embrace. No, but so either the Wall, or he'll run into Arya.
All right. Speaking, actually, we haven't talked about Arya. So she actually saw the people carrying, showing Rob's dead body around with the wolf's head on it.
Oh man!
She's seen her father die. She's seen her brother die.
She's gonna be a cold-blooded killer. She's already a cold-blooded killer.
Right, so I love
Arya. She's turning into what I wanted her to turn into, which is great.
Okay.
I didn't know if she was going to until this last episode.
Yeah, she actually. This is.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
this isn't technically the first.
Live like that. You go kill them. Like, so many other characters would have let that guy live, which was crazy to me. And so, like I like that she's like, no, you need to die, and you need to die.
This was not the first person that she's killed, though.
No, but the first man.
Right, the first man. Right,
yeah, she killed the boy before.
In King's Landing.
Yep.
Who's she killing King's Landing?
The little boy.
So you said you thought the blackfish
died. He didn't. Yeah, that's
no. Like,
but I did think that in the
video. You thought he was going to the Wall, also, was it, or no? In the middle of the episode, you said something about the Blackfish, didn't you?
No. It was just that I thought he died.
Oh, okay,
I thought he died.
Right. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think's going on?
I don't know. I just found out this episode that he didn't die. I thought he died.
Right. Yeah, because they said that he escaped. Right.
Yeah, I thought I saw. Well, you told me that wasn't Blackfish technically in the middle of it, but I thought he got stabbed.
Right. Yeah,
so
he was taking a piss.
So I didn't know he was taking a piss, and now I didn't even know that he escaped. But I would say that he's probably going to team up with Daenerys or go to the Wall.
Now they didn't mention Edmure though, or did they?
Yeah, he's in a dungeon.
Yeah, they said he spent his wedding night in a dungeon.
Right, so how do you see that going?
Which makes me wonder why they kept him alive at all.
Dude, that's my point. You have to be smart about these kind of things. And I guess in some level, Walter Frey is a little smart, but he has to, like, the people of, what is it, River Run? No, the people, not River Run. Yeah, River Run need to have someone to, like, keep them rallied and keep them, like, you know, together, and you can't just kill everybody, you know, especially there's a pretty big people to be wealthy and, like, somewhat, like, you know, it's a nice area. So, but I feel like that's even more so maybe even Roose Bolton's idea, and that he was like, no, I would have killed him too, and, like, Walter Frey probably isn't even that smart, so I feel like Roose Bolton's keeping him alive, but because he's married to a Frey, Roose Bolton is, and so he could then take over if he killed Walter. And then if his, I don't know, I guess somebody of the Freys is married to Roose, or to that one, to what's his name, Edmure,
the pretty
then
one.
that would keep that
pretty one.
Then that would keep that merriment, and I could even argue that Roose Bolton would try to lie and say that he didn't do it, and that's why he killed Walter Frey, to be like, this is what this was the plan.
So let's head over to Bran now. Belonglos says Bran met Sam.
Yeah,
Gilly.
So close to reuniting.
Yeah. Will Jon find out about them reuniting, and like what's going on with that whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll tell them once he wakes up, and then I feel like he'll remember back to maybe the wolves, like that he got. Maybe not, because maybe I'm lying, because actually maybe yeah. He might put two and two together that that's what's going on, that he controlled the wolves to save him and stuff. So, but I don't think he's going to go back across the wall. I doubt, unless Jon.
Jon.
That would be so dope, as if Jon went back across to escort and help.
Because as of right now, Movie Lover Fan 18 wants to point out that it's just crippled Bran, a simple-minded Hodor, and like the two Reed kids. Only one of which is actually like a real fighter.
Yeah.
That are going north of the wall. So
yeah, that would be dope if it was like Pip, Jon, the other guy.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And Sam, who went, and then what's her name stayed back, or I guess Sam would stay with her, and then she would just live there with them, and then they could just be like Jon and those two. I don't know, but to see somebody go help. I mean, not that they need that much help, because honestly, as crippled as they are, they're pretty resourceful and have a lot of power, and so. I mean, as much as they're crippled, they're not really, but it still would be nice to see Jon.
But you notice that Osha is not with them in it, because remember last episode,
which is one man down.
Yeah, because Osha was taking Rickon to the Umbers.
Rickon's not there.
To the what? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, she took Rickon to the Umbers. Remember Great John Umber that got his fingers bitten off by Grey Wind?
Yeah, but that's dangerous going to the Umbers right now, because I don't know necessarily where they lie or what's going on now that Rob's dead.
Right.
They don't know.
They are technically Stark bannermen, but then again,
at the moment, what is anything? Yeah, exactly. I would still say the Wall. And
they have no idea what's going on with Rob, though. So.
The Umbers?
No.
Huh?
Osha,
Rickon.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
They're gonna walk into it, so then they're gonna find out, and then Osha's probably gonna have to like get him to escape and like go back to the Wall. I guess I don't know. That's
go to the Wall. She doesn't want to go to the Wall.
No, she does not want to go to the Wall, but I think she'll know that Jon is the only one that'll be able to. Does she know Jon's at the Wall?
Osha?
Yeah.
She thought he was. I believe. No, she thought he was, and then Jojen was like, "He's not there. He's
that's
the
right.
Wall. He's surrounded by a bunch of enemies."
So she won't even know.
He's like, "How do you know he's not there?" He's like, "I saw it."
Yeah. So then I hope Rickon doesn't get taken captive for whatever reason. But I don't even know who he'd be. I guess the people of Winterfell. I play a lot of Skyrim. I keep wanting to call Winterfell Whiterun for those of you who played Skyrim. But anyways, Winterfell. So maybe he'll get taken captured. But Yeah, I don't think the Embers are a safe place for them to be right now. I don't know the Embers that well, but yeah, I know Little John's a little mouthy.
Well, and the thing is, like, it was
John,
a bunch of Stark Bannermen that were getting killed at the Red Wedding. So I mean, like, it was mostly, I would say,
Embers.
A Bolton and Frey betrayal, but you don't really know how the rest of the North is going to react to it, especially if Roose Bolton's trying to make a play to...
And if Roose Bolton does make a play, the rest of them are going to rally behind Roose Bolton because he was already the one leading the attack. So if he rallies... But then, like I said...
Rally behind someone that betrayed their own kin? Or not kin, but like...
Well, if he can turn it into the way... That's what I'm saying, is that if he can try to pin it on Walter Frey like he did, and then say that, like, that was his only way... I don't even think anyone in the room actually still survived besides people who are loyal to him.
So he's going to just pin everything on Walter Frey?
Put everything on Walter Frey, kill him, and have even more of a rally behind... The entire North will rally behind him if he kills Walter Frey and says that they need to have Tywin's head for paying Walter Frey to take the king's head.
Alright.
Then he would... And he's married to the Freys, so then the Freys would have to be in front of him too. Yeah.
So,
which makes the Umbers dangerous for Rickon to be.
Thoughts of the halfway point?
Oh man, so tiring. such a deep show. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't have a roadmap of the series just because it's so good at just like ducking and dodging and weaving the entire way.
Cool.
I don't even know necessarily how fast the pace of this next season is going because each season's at a different pace, each one.
Season 3 and 4 are typically people's most favorite.
So, yeah.
Because, every single episode is just like...
Just boom, boom, boom. I love Season 3. That was my favorite season so far.
Season 6 pretty good, too.
There are some good episodes in Season 6, but not every single episode is good.
No, Season 3 was pretty amazing.
No, but
Season 3 is just
all 10 episodes.
They were pretty good.
There's not an episode where you're just like, okay.
I'm the most emotional. I mean, maybe it's just because the Red Wedding, again, only happened 3 days ago. 4 days ago?
Monday, so yeah, 3 days ago.
3 days, guys. Happened 3 days ago, so I'm still a little sensitive about it, but it was a great season. I'm just emotionally exhausted from it, and especially when you have...
I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite seasons.
For those of you who have were watching this and had a grasp on where all the different roads and different ways people could climb and stuff go, just like as if you were playing the game. This last one just blew up the map, and so that was just a lot to see. And slowly collecting myself with Roose Bolton, so I'm slowly figuring it out again. But for a second there, I was just I don't fucking know what's going on, whatever. Anything can happen, I don't care. And so, no, I don't care, but just there's no way I'm gonna figure it out. But then now that I can kind of see where the people who came from the rubble, I can kind of see the ones that are trying to climb up.
All right. Yeah. So I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
We are actually going to go watch the bad lip reading and the honest trailers right now. So those will probably come up pretty quickly. Those will be really easy to edit. I don't know how much of a discussion we'll need after each one, but those will be really fun to shoot. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.